In this particular video, we talk about some parts of cytoplasm. We will talk about the inclusion bodies over here. We will talk about membranous extensions, and we will also talk about the surface extensions that are present in prokaryotic cell. Now, first we look into the inclusion bodies. So, inclusion bodies are the structures which are present in cytoplasm. These are of two types. The first type we call it reserve material, and the second type we call it gas vacuoles. Now, reserve materials are what? Bacteria needs to store some food, and that particular reserve material is present in the cytoplasm. These are not having any membrane around them, and bacteria has three types of reserve material. The first are called as phosphate granules, second are called as glycogen granules, and the third is called as cyanophician granules. So these are the reserve material. Now coming to gas vacuoles are only present in photosynthetic bacteria. What are photosynthetic bacteria? There can be blue-green bacteria, there can be purple bacteria, there can be green bacteria. So gas vacuoles will always be present in photosynthetic bacteria. After inclusion bodies, we come to the membranous extensions. Now what are these membranous extensions? If we look into the structure of bacteria. So this is, we say, cell membrane of bacteria. Now cell membrane will have extensions inside the cytoplasm. So not outside, these will have inside the cytoplasm. So this cell membrane will extend something like this, and these extensions are called as membranous extensions. These membranous extensions can be of two types. The first type is called as mesosomes, and the second type is called as chromatophores. Mesosomes are present in three forms. It can be present in the form of lamellae, it can be present in the form of tubules, it can as well be present in the form of vesicles. So this is the structure of mesosomes. Coming to the function of mesosomes, there are 5 functions of mesosomes. The first function of mesosome is respiration. The second function of mesosome is secretion. The third function is cell wall formation. Fourth function is DNA synthesis and its distribution into daughter cells. And the last function is it increases the surface area of plasma membrane, as well it increases the enzymatic content. So these 5 functions are of mesosomes. The second membranous extension, chromatophores. Chromatophores have a single function, that these have pigments, and that is why these will be present in bacteria which do photosynthesis, that is the cyanobacteria. So these are the membranous extensions. After covering all the parts of cytoplasm, we come to the surface structures. Bacteria has 3 surface structures. Flagella is there, pili is there, fimbriae is there. Flagella is related to motility. So that is, if bacteria has flagella, bacteria will be motile. If bacteria does not have flagella, it will be non-motile. But pili and fimbriae, these have nothing to do with motility. Coming to the structures, flagella is a long hair-like projection. So we say that it is thin filamentous extension from cell wall. Pili is elongated tubular structure, and fimbriae are like small bristles which come out of the cell. So this is the structure of all three. Then we come to different parts of flagella. Flagella has 3 parts. There is a filament which is present. Filament is the longest part. Then is the hook, and the third is basal body. Basal body is the structure from which flagella will arise. One point is to be noted over here, that eukaryotic cells also have flagella, but the structure of flagella of prokaryotic cell and eukaryotic cell is different. Coming to pili, function of pili, it helps in sexual recombination, which is called as conjugation. Coming to the function of fimbriae, it helps attachment of bacteria to rocks when it is flowing in a stream, also to host tissues. So these are the 3 surface structures which are present in bacteria.